Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Yo, it's Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, 2024. I've been driving around Rob's Escalade the last couple days. We put a giant camshaft in it last week. We're really working on the drivability stuff. And I came home with some daylight left today from the shop. We're at the shop all day today in Tacoma. Pulled the motor out of the F-150. RPG Shorty is en route, and Manuel just shot me a text from midnight saying that my transmission and Tyler's transmission are ready to come back. I'm waiting for him to send me an invoice so I can pay the bill. But I thought I'd show you around the hobby shop at the house. Taylor Betts and crew made some tremendous progress the 3 days they worked this week. It's insane. So here we go. Steel Devers came over and pounded out the, what are they, I don't know, 10 or 12 feet by 40 here in the front so we can get these front posts out. They were tugging on them and they just wouldn't come out, so Steel came over and broke the concrete out. So they'll frame the front of the shop probably Monday. I bet you they'll have it done. They've already built most of the roof on the ground here, and this is actually pretty neat. I'll walk around back and show you here in a sec. There's the couple trusses left for the front. You can see they've got everything framed up inside the shop. So this is pretty neat how they build pole barns. Actually, if you guys have never seen one built, it's a pretty cool process. Hopefully we can catch them raising these trusses up on Monday or Tuesday. But if you look here, they've got the man lift. Oh boy, that's a little muddy. We don't want to walk in there. Got the Nike Airs on. We don't want to mess those jokers up. They've got the man lift here under the trusses. So what they do is they build the roof in sections on the ground, and then they use the man lift to raise it up and put it in position. Pretty freaking rad. Huge shout out to Robin Rickert for letting me borrow this man lift for free. Thank you. Just thank you. I really appreciate it. Steve's got his skid steer here, still letting me use it. There's Taylor's excavator. And here's another view of the shop over here. Pretty rad. You can see how they've got the trusses on the middle poles. They got one truss on each side of the pole. And what happens is they'll just raise that whole thing up. And those two pieces right there will guide it all the way up the pole. You can see they've been reset on the footers. They've got the 2x6 all the way around the bottom, so we'll have a nice border this time. I'll have a little lip there to keep the crap out from coming in under the walls like it did with the old setup. So pretty rad to actually have somebody building this that knows what they're doing. I mean, the last one came out amazing, but it was definitely Ryan and my first time doing anything like that, and we GC'd it and we didn't know what the hell we were doing. So got the airlines run. I've got the nail guns just ripping, but yeah, that's that. And I'm pretty excited. My mom's gonna come up and visit, I don't know, here in the next couple of weeks, and Taylor said we might have the whole thing framed out before she shows up. So very excited and blessed. And we got to go to the shop tomorrow and do some cleaning. So I'll show you guys some updates on the F-150. But yeah, a slow week, Thanksgiving week. I didn't really film a whole bunch of content for a video this week, but we're just grinding and can't really stop. So it's go time. One more look at her, and just thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the views, the likes, the subscribes. The teardown video of the shop's got 10,000 views already, which is super rad. But yeah, have a great day, and thank you.
Well, not quite a play-by-play on this, but this is the 2010 Chevy Tahoe that we're doing. Cam swap, just, you know, upgrade from the old cam. Got the new cam in. Head's obviously off. Just getting it cleaned up. Getting new valve springs put on the heads right now. And yeah, probably have this thing running in the next day or so, but quick update. Finishing up Tuesday, got the cylinder heads on. Matt did the valve springs earlier for me. Timing covers on. Just did quick clips from today for you guys to see kind of just the slow process of getting it all on there and doing it the right way. So got the old radiator in there, bolted in, and yeah, get the fan shroud on here tomorrow. Get the rocker arms all set in. Put the intake on, start hooking the wires back up, and get her all plumbed back up, and should be ready to start tomorrow. Crankshaft pulleys on, stretch belt, AC belt. Got the coil packs on. Alternator bracket, water pump. Did the rocker arms this morning, and I believe there was, yeah, no issues. Nothing. This is a very, very clean vehicle. I had no problems with it. Just take my time on it and get it done right. But yeah, get the intake on here. They did opt to get headers, but we're not going to do. We're going to get it together today and then get the headers on when they get here. But yeah, quick update. Just fan shroud on and finish her up. All right, we got the belt on, alternator on, intake manifolds on. Doing the intake manifolds, or the exhaust manifolds, excuse me. Getting those next. Got a few more hoses to put on, and then the intake, the cold air intake, and that's it. Put some fluids in it and get it started. Get close. One thing we found on this one was, you can see it here, this was the rear exhaust manifold bolt that was broke off in the head. So we, yeah, got one manifold on, but yeah, we had to extract that out on the, I believe it was the driver, yeah, it was the driver's side, rear side of the head, and clean the threads up and good to go. But yeah, it's pretty common on these, is snapping these bolts off in the, inside the cylinder head, so.
Well, here we are, we're back together. This is one of our DoD Delete packages. Dana knocked this one out this week for us. Our customer opted to add a set of long tube headers, so we overnighted those from Stainless Works. They will be here tomorrow, so we'll get this thing wrapped up and on the dyno, and we'll shoot some video for you guys. And I think Chris will put together a really nice video for YouTube on one of our DoD Delete packages. This is a 2013 Tahoe, super clean. You can kind of hear it starting to chunk there. It'll sound a lot better with headers on it. But anyways, we're burping her. She's got oil pressure. And yeah, when the headers get here tomorrow, we'll go ahead and send over another little update. So here you guys go. Everything's looking good. Killer oil pressure. Yeah, thank you so much.
It's Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do, so.
The word today is job. J-O-B.
We're doing this, the Tahoe, if you can't tell what it is because I didn't show you. But Stainless Works, long tube headers, Y-pipe, old stuff's coming off on this old girl here. You can see that. Stainless Works. Very good fitment. Get this light here. Yeah, they fit really good on these Tahoes. Wires don't come anywhere near them. Fit pretty good. So, got both of them on. Just got to get the oxygen sensors in down below and the Y-pipe and finish her up. I want to go over the passenger side here. I got this header in there as well. Got the spark plugs in. But one thing I wanted to hit on was, if you're having trouble on these, getting the dipstick tube out, it's really hard to see any of this I'm doing. But when you have the stock manifolds on, it helps if you crack the manifold loose before you try to pull the dipstick tube out, I found. And if you pull the dipstick tube out with the manifold rather than just trying to yank it out, it'll come right out. Obviously, with the headers, thank you very much, Matt, it is a lot more room and goes right in, no problem. So, quick little tidbit of information. I fought it, I bent it, had to bend it back, and yeah, it's all good. Same thing on this side, everything seems to fit really good. So, a little bit tighter clearance on this side, but yeah, these stainless works fit really good. Finally finished it up.
And there you have it for this week's video. We just wrapped up this 2013 Tahoe with a 5.3 in it. We put a BTR Stage 2 truck cam in it, Morel lifters, Stainless Works headers. We had to modify the Y pipe because it was not designed on a truck that had a 6L. I think it was designed on a truck that had a 4L. But she's wrapped up and ready to go. Let me shut this door. We can talk about the old dyno sheet over here. It made 307 at 6,000, well 5840, and 313 foot-pounds of torque at 4,500. That's SAE, smoothing 5, about 12.6 to 1 for the ride. We ran this in third, 1 to 1's fourth. I don't really see a reason in going for a million mile an hour on the dyno in these things. We like to keep them together. This truck would have made in the 250 neighborhood to the tire stock on our dyno. So all in all, this is a pretty stout package. Gets rid of all the nanny mode stuff, obviously our tuning package as well, and best of all that pesky DOD stuff is gone now. We don't have to worry about it, and this is a 70,000 mile rig. I fully expect this to last another 200,000 miles with no maintenance using the components that we use. So if you guys have any questions, please give us a call or look us up. You can Google us, Kaiser Motorsports, Kaiser Motorsports Incorporated. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm sure Chris will pop the old Facebook page up here so you can find us for any and all questions you may have. Give us a call. We can tailor a package for you. Thank you guys so much.